What's happening, everybody? This your boy Smitty from DetroitMountain.com. Back at you. I know it's been a while, but as you can see, things have changed. I've moved, still doing my thing. Here to talk about the Detroit Lions, but I appreciate all the support that we get from everybody that comes to DetroitMountain.com. Check out the Hump Day Hotties of the week, the Top Hat Tuesdays, all the pictures that we post, everything you do, all our followers, everybody who's like the Facebook fan page. We're now on Instagram, so make sure you follow that too. But today, we got to talk about these Lions. Training camp is broke. We got a nice field of rookies, in my opinion, that's getting ready to crack the starting lineup. And we're going to see what these defensive players that they brought in, like Grover Quinn and Jason Jones, are going to bring to the table. Let's start right there on the defensive line. This is supposed to be the bread and butter of this defense in this wide 9-4-3 that they play. Ezekiel Ansah. Ziggy, y'all, you know him. He's going to be out there doing his thing preseason. Everybody's going to put the magnifying glass on this cat. But dial it down just a little bit. I don't expect a whole lot out of him this year. So, you know, let's let him develop. He's a little bit raw, but he's very athletic. So expect him to make a few plays. Jason Jones is another defensive end that's getting ready to start. So we got two defensive ends that are new to this roster that are going to start. So this cat comes out of Eastern Michigan. You know, a little homegrown here and there. But let's just be honest. We need a good pass rush out of these cats. Schwartz is real high on this guy. We're going to see what happens. I'm not super comfortable with this selection in free agency. But I'm going to trust it and I'm going to roll and I'm going to see what happens. The biggest spotlight is going to be on the two defensive tackles. The two first-round picks. Ndamukong Suh and Nick Fairley. That is where this defense is going to have to strive. Up front, in the middle, by the two big fellas. If they can't get in the face of the quarterback or get in the face of the running back, this defense is not going to survive. I don't care who's in the back seven, and I don't care about the defensive end. If these two guys come to play and bring their A game, which both of them have become better in the last year, they are going to anchor this defense. And that defensive line is going to be rounded out by cats like Willie Young. And let's see if Ronell Lewis has got something up his sleeve. I can't forget about the 6'8" Devin Taylor. This cat was taken early in the draft. And I don't expect him to just be sitting on the bench not making any contributions to this team. When it comes to defensive linemen, we have been hoarding them since Rob Marinelli. Everything starts from up front. So if we can get these cats to roll, then we can start making some plays with the back seven. Now, as far as the linebackers go, DeAndre Levy and Stephen Tulloch are pretty much isolated in their spots. I want to see more from DeAndre Levy this year. And I mean, as far as aggressive play, he'll be on one play and be off the next. The guy has plenty of tackles. He's got the numbers. But I mean, let's just be honest. So did Ernie Sims. We got to start making some plays. And we need somebody to step into this third linebacker spot in order to make us a contender in this division. A lot of teams that are good, they have two good linebackers. You look at the Chicago Bears when they had Urlacher and Briggs. You look at the Baltimore Ravens when Ray Lewis was there with Terrell Suggs. These are the teams that are good. Navarro Bowman with Patrick Willis. You know, we're going to need that second linebacker to step up. So you got three guys fighting for this position. Tahir Whitehead, Travis Lewis, and Ashley Palmer. We're going to see what's going to happen with this linebacker core. I'm not super comfortable with it, but I'll deal with it for now because the rest of the defense is really shaping out. You know, you take one linebacker off the field quite often anyway, and you're playing with your nickel back. So in the future, I'm expecting a linebacker to either be drafted or one of these guys to emerge. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes of this defense. The defensive backs went from being the weakest link on the D to the strongest. When they acquired Grover Quinn, great acquisition. They brought back Louis Delmas, although he has been hurt. I'm cool with it. They made sure they kept hold of Chris Houston. Guys like Bill Bentley, who's supposed to be in your nickel spot. Then you throw in the rookie, Darius Slay. Let's see what he's got. Then your rotation is still a little bit thick because you got Jonte Green and Chris Greenwood. So, you know, to be honest with you, that's all I got to say about it. This defense is young. They should have no problem rotating guys in and out. And that's from the defensive line to the defensive backs. But there's no learning curve for these cats. They should be flying around like everybody wants to keep their job. It's your boy Smitty from DetroitManagement.com.